for another live stream, but thank you very much for tuning in. We are here like we always are every time. What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're doing great. Let's see how today is going to go. You're welcome to the stream, guys. I hope you have had a good day today, and I hope you're doing good, man. We are going to be live for a while, for some time now. But you're welcome to this live stream. We are going to enjoy the live. Hopefully we can see some trades. But how are you guys? First, leave me a comment and tell me how your day has been. Anchored. Which pair? This is gold. This is gold. We have to see if it is going to break this former high. How are you? Please, guys, go ahead and like the stream. We are here. It is a Friday and the market is closing. So we want to see what we are going to do. We want to see what we are going to do. And that would be... I hope you guys are doing good on this Friday. But we just wanted to come live and see what the market is doing today, especially in gold that we are looking at right now. Yes, that is what we want to see. I hope everyone is doing good. But what's up? So my name is Joe and I do trade. I trade gold and I trade prop farms. I trade gold on CFDs. I've traded futures before, but yeah, we are now mainly doing CFDs at the moment. But I hope you're having a good day, and I hope everything is going on well. We are going to be here and talk about trading. We usually talk about trading prop farms mainly, but let us talk about trading generally. You know, a lot of people trade prop farms, some trade futures, and others trade crypto. So we prefer to talk about trading generally. And mind you, the live stream is just starting. So if you're here, you're early. You're early and you're very welcome to today's live stream. We always come here, you know, most of the time to talk about trading, to see how your trading is going, and to see if we can get a setup on live. Yeah, that is what we usually do. But we want to see how gold is going to react today. as we wait for other setups, if I see something, I always mention. Yes, my friends, I am live. We are our usual people all the time. Today, people are not yet here, but we are just starting the live stream actually. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Myself, I'm having an okay Friday. So, yeah, that is basically it. Is it gonna be a buy? I don't know. What does your strategy say, MK? First, tell us what your strategy tells us. But for me, this is a short one. It could be either way. Taylor, how are you? How are you doing today? I hope you're good, man. Today we are here and we are live. The market is going to close in a few hours time. So make sure you wind up. But if you keep trades during the weekend, also you do your level best. Make sure you're careful. How much can I pay you if I want you to pass my 25K challenge? Passing your 25K is going to be tough because if I trade it for you and then we don't have the same, is it IP address on the phone, the prop firm can deny you a payout. Isn't it you that we talked about yesterday? About that same thing. Wasn't it you we talked about, if you give someone to trade your account for you, the prop firm could deny you that payout if you get to it. So make sure you're very, very careful if you're doing that. Yeah, but passing them is actually tough, right? It is very tough to pass these challenges. But if you take it slow, you can always do what? Pass the challenge. Ziwa, how are you? You want to go for vacations? My friend Ziwa wants to go for a vacation after making profits from the market. That will be good for you, man. Ziwa wants to go for a vacation. I hope you will be able to achieve it very soon, actually. But you have to, trade better, find good setups, and yeah, you never know. It could happen for you. But today, gold, the movement has been a bit, limited, I can say. The movement for gold has been a bit limited. Thanks to those that are liking Naira Trader. Please talk about it. What is the Naira Trader? I don't know what that is. Unless you enlighten us what a Naira Trader is. What is a Naira Trader? People who know it in the comment section, please let us know what a Naira Trader is. Mugaga, how are you doing today? I hope you're good, man. I hope Mugaga is doing good. But we are here looking for setups. It's a prop firm that operates on Naira. Okay, never heard of it in my life. But if I'll actually look for it, let me search that up, Naira Trader. I've never heard of it. So does it operate in only Nigeria? Probably it is only operating in Nigeria. Naira trader. Okay, it's operating in Nigeria. Naira prop. Nigeria's prop trading number one firm funded accounts. Let me read on Trustpilot their reviews. The reviews of Naira trader. Okay, it's not bad. It has 244 actually. It's not bad. The reviews are 3.7, right? This one is in 2025, 2026 January. I like the overall experience and prop farm itself, but I don't like the fact that I have to wait 3 days before I can request another payout. Okay. If you sabi trade, they sabi pay. The best Naira prop farm. I never heard of it actually, but it looks like it is a good one. So the people in Nigeria, maybe you could try out that one. Naira trader. We should also do something, in Uganda. Maybe I should spearhead it. A prop farm in Uganda, right? It would be nice actually. A prop farm in UG. Shilling, shilling trader. I'm giving you free ideas, guys. USDUG. You guys are coming up with good ideas. So reach out to me and let us come up with something, Mogaga. Let us come up with a prop farm. Since Nigerians have Naira trader, East Africans should also have a prop farm because we are so big. Huh? We are not small, we are very big actually. So let us come up with something, guys. Naira trader. So what has Nasdaq done today? Let me see. S&P 500. Oh, it is still pumping, bro. Ah, this is S&P. It is trying to reach for another all-time high. S&P 500 looks very, very interesting. Gold is still trying to be bearish. It is still trying to be bearish, guys. US oil, it drops to 97, okay? US oil is at 97. So is it bouncing back from here? You passed your lucid. Oh, congratulations, my friend. You passed lucid. Do you think it's gonna go up to 26? Which one? Like which pair are you talking about? Which pair is going to go up? Uh, I passed my lucid 150K account. Oh, bro. Damn, man. Then you lost it. That is tough. I was busy congratulating you, my friend. But that is tough now. 150K is a lot. Is Lucid cheap? That prop farm is. I've not traded it, but is it cheap? So this is US oil, I think, probably reacting from this kind of zone. And but the overall it is bearish. since Wednesday. It corrected a little bit and it continued on the downward. Nancy, how are you? I know I've not yet responded to you, Nancy, but I saw your message, so very soon I'll respond to you on WhatsApp. Yep, but I hope you've had a good Friday. I hope your Friday is good, and I hope you guys are ready for the weekend. The weekend is going to be very, very interesting. And I hope you're going to be ready to rest from the markets. Right? Yeah, but we are here. Thank you guys that are liking the stream. I appreciate you very much. For us, we are here also looking for setups. I've looked at other pairs. Yes, guys, I've looked at other pairs and I'm looking for setups, guys. On a serious note, can you teach me how to deal with what? Professor Alpha, can you teach me how to deal with what? Can I teach you how to deal with what? Can you do some analysis on gold? Gold is gold is tough. This week, gold has been tough for a lot of people. But now you see, it has really formed some levels that are important actually. For example, this level here, it is quite important. So, but this one is too big a level. It is too big, but as you can see, it is also a very important level from this side. I drew this zone from last week, right? But I don't know. I was thinking it would try and break these highs, for gold, because right now we don't know if it is just making a higher low right here so that it breaks these highs. We are waiting to see. That is my bias. That is my kind of bias today. So has been tough for me today. I'm sorry that trading has been tough, man. Even me this week. Well, for me, I've been busy. I've not been on the markets a lot, but it was a tough week because if you look back at gold, the way it has moved, well, these are some moves that it gives, but mostly it was consolidating. Most of the time, consolidation. These moves came once in a while, right? So you don't know if the market is trending. It is just consolidating. For example, look at this day. If you look at this consolidation, you look at this consolidation, then you look at also this. It was a lot of, gold has been tough. I don't even know what is going on anymore. Now, like here, you try to get even a small setup, but look, it is just playing around. So you have to be careful, guys. You have to survive these shaky moments, the shaky times, right? That is the best thing to do so that the account does not go. That is the most important thing. If you lose the account, that will be bad. Like now, look at those candles, the way they are forming. It's very, very absurd. BTC is even worse. I have been profitable from Monday until today. I'm now in minus 16 after recovery, but not fully. What about the oil? I've looked at oil. It is interesting, but let me actually see BTC. You said BTC is worse. Damn, bro. Yeah, BTC is also terrible. I don't know what is going on, man. Maybe too many of us are trading. Look at all this. It's not going anywhere. It's going nowhere, guys. And that is really tough, man. For me, that is why I stick to one pair. But when it doesn't move, it becomes very, very. So TP1 was hit, you know. TP1 has been hit, which is right here. Then we can see if it is going to try and do what? Hit TP2. But it is terrible, man. The movement is just bad. So you have to be careful not to lose accounts during these shaky moments. But there are people who also, benefit from these markets. Even if they are shaky, some people benefit from them. Friday. Scalpers are benefiting. Even those people who do, support and resistance. Probably they were selling here. Then, man, for us it has been tough. It's going to reverse after here. Let us wait and see. But this would be like, TP1. Then you wait for this, to see if it breaks this level. But maybe it won't. Hey. Scalpers have been enjoying the markets. Good for the scalpers, actually. Good for them. But I hope you guys have had an okay Friday. I hope you have had an okay Friday, and I hope you're trading well. How did you mark the entry? I saw price playing around here, so here to learn, Andrew. So this, my network is bad. My network is bad, but we are back, I think now. I think we are back. So, yeah, that is the idea of the trade. I was trying to explain it to you guys, but the network didn't let me. But I hope you guys can hear me now. Yes, Andrew. So the idea of the trade, we saw, price break our zone here, from all the way from back here. It broke it to the upside, then it reacted around this level again. So we assumed it would, it would buy. We would go in for longs, and then we would put TP1 here to get something out of the trade. And then we would first wait and see if it would break this level up here, this high, the former high here. Yes, that was the idea of the trade. But now it has hit TP1, but it is reversing, after that. So we wait and see the decision of what the market will do. Fridays are very, tough to trade. They are very risky. But if you haven't traded, the entire time, what do? You just risk something. It is best you risk. What is the time frame? I'm trading on a 15-minute, my friend. It is the 15. Someone is asking if I'm trading on Friday. Yes, because I've not traded the whole week actually. I've not traded the week, so I decided to go in for a small one, a short one. What is the risk to reward? This is like a 1 to 2, I think. It is a 1 to 2. That means if it is a 1 to 2, if you're risking, let us say $10, you are trying to get 20. If you're risking 100, you're trying to get 200. Yes, sir. So, for example, if I am planning to get 100 here, I'm planning to get 200 on this trade. That means when it reaches here, I get something out, right? I get something out of the trade and then wait for the rest to play out, the rest of the position. Please repeat, you said it will be selling. I'm not yet selling, but I'm in this trade actually. So I'm not yet selling the market. What currency is this? This is gold on the 15 minutes. Am I trading a prop firm? Yes, sir. I'm trading funding pips. I was left with 50 USD to pass my 10K challenge, but I lost 130. Man, the way prop firms play with your head, I'm telling you, it is tough. It is very, very tough. The way prop firms, mess with, because now you're left with 50 to pass the account, and now you go back. That means you first have to leave the market and wait for next week. The problem you would be if you enter again and then you lose more 130. That means you've gone back a few steps behind. So it is tough. It is tough, man. Are you already in a buy? Yeah, I'm in it. And now it is risk-free, the trade. So because I entered it here and I was assuming this would be TP1 and I would take TP2. So yeah, I'm in the trade, but it is just there. Bro, how can you be trading on a Friday? Yeah, I trade on every day. I trade every day, bro. So regardless of the days, I know Fridays are risky, but I trade because I know my risk. I know how much I'm risking, and if I'm to lose it, how much it would take me back, right? So yeah, that is basically it. How do you beat the game of prop farms? Bro, it is hard to beat, but like you have to concentrate and stick to one thing. When you stick to that one thing, I think it produces results after. It produces results after a while. You don't have your own money? Why use prop farms? Because I know the advantages prop farms have. Yeah, that is why I use them. And I've been successful with them. So that is why I keep using them. All the information is out there on YouTube. Not too successful, but a little bit. I've got something out. So that's why I keep using them. I hope I gave you a good answer to that question. Okay? Israel, it's going to hit TP, inshallah. Yeah, but the trade is now risk-free because it has hit TP1. So we are waiting to see if it will go to, a 1 to 2. What is my YouTube name? My YouTube name is Joseph Katumba. Same name that I use on TikTok is the same name I use on YouTube. So nothing to worry about, bro. US oil. Let us see. Oh, ooh. Wait, where were we when we saw this? Ah, ah, bro, it has printed this candle. So it is continuing down. I actually used to trade US oil, but not anymore. I used to look at it and I was very committed to US oil, but man, it is not easy in these times of whatever is happening in the world. US oil is tough now. But you guys can see what it is doing. So it tried to be rejected from this level, but it has broken it. You trade it sometimes. US oil. How long have I been trading? 5 years. There is a gap below it just left on 1 minute. You guys are scalpers. Good for you that are scalping. Me, I'm not. Even this trade that I'm in, I'm just, I just got myself a new subscriber. Thank you very much, my friend, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you. I actually do the live stream on YouTube and also TikTok at the same time, but mainly YouTube, to keep the videos going. How many prop farm accounts do you have? But you guys, why do you like, asking such questions that are irrelevant? Because the number of prop farm accounts I have, I don't know if it is helpful to you or, right? Okay, like someone says, what strategy do you use? I use trend lines. That is a valid question, right? I just use trend lines, but I also add in other things, right? Like support, resistance. I use price action, because you have to like have all those things on board for you to master a particular setup that you really want to. And also my experience on the markets. I also, for example, I look at the way price is reacting here and I say, okay, this is what I'm going to do here, right? But you have to add in a lot of things, not just, this and you're done. It is a collection, a collection of a lot of things that you have to do what? To use on the charts. But thank you for those that are joining the stream. My name is Joe. Actually, my name is Joseph. My name is Joseph, and I trade prop farms. I've been trading them for a while now. I've been trading 5 years, but of course there are some gaps in between there. I need advice on how to trade multiple prop accounts. I assume you have that experience. Yeah, it is very, very tough. Oh, Israel is here also on YouTube. Thank you very much, Israel. I appreciate you for coming from TikTok but to YouTube. You're the best, man. Leave a like on the YouTube stream and you also watch videos in your free time because I give a lot of advice on people who want to trade better. So trading multiple prop farm accounts, you need to be very, very careful because they'll confuse you. That is the first thing. Prop farm accounts, because they also confused me at one point. There is a point I reached when I have a lot, like I had 50Ks lining up. I had bought some 100Ks and I was, trading them. This one, like, bro, it confused me actually at some point and I started losing them. Which chart are you on and which time frame, please? I'm on the gold chart, gold, and it is the 15-minute. Gold on the 15. Israel got me. Thank you very much, Israel, for looking for my YouTube channel. Actually, YouTube is very, very interesting. So, because everything I do, okay, here, guys, this is what I do. I do trade. Here are some of the things that I do. I trade, yes. I mentor students. And also I do charity. We have an NGO, you know, and also I do content for YouTube and TikTok, right? I'm a content creator. Even it's very clear in. Are you sure? Ah, that is good. Israel, thank you very much for what? For supporting on YouTube and TikTok. I wish all of you guys are like that. Edwin Pro, this is your first time here. You're welcome, bruh. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Joseph Katumba, and I do trade, I do videos, I do teach people. I'm a counselor by profession. You know, this counselor who listens to people's problems, and a therapist, in other words. Where should a beginner start from? You go to YouTube, you look for a video, how to start trading for beginners. Then they'll bring you TradingView, MetaTrader 5. It will guide you really well. That's how a beginner begins. Then you search what is a what? How do they call those accounts? What is a demo account? Then you start using a demo account. You don't put in money first. You learn on a demo how to take trades, the simple basics, right? Learn how to do the basics. That is where you're going to continue from. That's very good. Multiple income streams help in psychology. It is tough, yeah. It is tough to do a lot of things, but you have to, man. You have to do a lot of things in order to survive in this world. And I also have to come live stream. Now, for example, someone has given me a rose or la grace. They have given me a rose. So I'm just here enjoying talking to you guys. I like you, I swear, because you are so specific. Thank you very much, AY. I appreciate you liking me. Actually, I'm a very nice guy in real life. And people who know me, who meet me, they tend to like me. I'm not just bragging, but I'm telling you the truth. I'm a very nice guy, actually. So thank you very much for the compliment. I do appreciate you. I like creating those your videos, any tutorials. That is the videos I create. There is an app. There is an app on the App Store called Travel Booster. Travel Booster or something. It is the one that helps me make those videos. You can go, it is free on the App Store. Kindly, what about prop? Like of God, how can you advise us? Advise you on trading a prop farm. Now, the prop farm, you have to take it slow. It depends if you're learning, right? For example, people who have jobs, prop farms can favor them, right? But if you don't have a job, you can trade it slowly until you get something out of it. Even if it is, excusez-moi, even if it is just $100, right? As long as you get something out of a prop farm, you're good. You will WhatsApp me. Yeah, okay, thank you very much. WhatsApp me, say hi. When I have time, I try to respond, when I'm relaxing. Maybe when I'm too tired. That is when I leave people to just, I respond after a day or two. So someone is asking, which pair is this? This is gold. It is gold on the 15-minute. But it has been consolidating a lot in that place where it is right now. So, yeah. What strategy are you using? Trend lines. Edwin, you're welcome. If you want to go do them, do it. It's okay, you can do. I'm on a challenge on FTMO to get an account. But what should I do? Because I'm on Euro USD 1 hour. Take it slow, right? Sometimes you can even stay in a challenge for a very long time. That's if you don't have that stream of income. You can take it slow until you get something out of it. Then you can buy another challenge. You can share your screen here as well. How do I do that? Israel, first tell me how I can do that. Then I can share the screen. But for now, I don't know how to do it, bro. You need to know if you're correct, if it is an uptrend. You cannot know what the price is going to do. Everybody is just predicting. Euro USD. Is it an uptrend? Actually, so it has made, a lower low here. So you could be right. You never know. Now what you have to look out for, will it make a higher high, higher than somewhere here? If it breaks through here, you're safe. But will it do it now? It is unlikely to do it this time. As you can see, this is Euro USD, bro. It made this low, right? It also made another low here. Now this is going to determine, will it break these highs or no? Is it an uptrend on the 1 hour? This is the 15-minute. Okay, let me see the 1 hour. Is it an uptrend on the 1 hour? It's the same thing with the 15, right? Now you have to determine if it breaks these highs, but it can't break them this time. This week, I think this week is done. Could this just be a correction, to continue down? It could be. Anything is possible. Mr. NA. No one can be sure if it is an uptrend or the price does what it wants to do. You should get that in your head. Here you need OBS on your desktop to stream on different channels. OBS, and you need to pay for OBS, and I don't want to pay for OBS. TikTok thing is good already. So this one I just put here. So how long have you been trading for? I've been trading for 5 years. Jet Enterprise. So people, you tell Mr. NA if Euro USD is in an uptrend or it is not. That is what they want to know. But you have to do that analysis because you have to observe and see. Generally, the downtrend was strong. The bearish momentum is strong. And these could be corrections in the, on the 1 hour time frame. Because look, all the way from this time, it has been bearish. All the way from Monday, Tuesday, bearish. So does this make it the uptrend? Because this level is also being kind of significant for us, right? This level here, because it has rejected twice. If you are running in low, bro, these people, who brings these people to my live stream? Who want to advertise? Guys, do not advertise here, okay? I guess we should just use TikTok only. Guys, also YouTube is nice because you don't want to see my face, just you want to see the chat. Come on, even YouTube is nice, guys, okay? But TikTok, of course, is much, fancy because you can do analysis, you can, do whatever you want to do right there. What's your strategy? How many times are you going to make me say the strategy, guys? My strategy is trend lines. Man, the 1 hour is nice, right? Trading the 1 hour is more calm. Look what it has done. Now you just be here, you draw this one, you say, okay, the 1 hour is nice, you relax a bit. But now going to the 5 minute and 1 minute, bro, it is tough. But the 1 hour, maybe we should just stay to a 1-to-1 in this trade, probably. Because now the 1 hour tells a different story. I'm seeing a bullish QM on 1 hour. Which 1 hour, which pair do you see? YouTube is literally technical. Someone wants to play blockade. We don't play blockade anymore, my friend. Uh, wow, thank you. Thank me for what? What have I done today? Please enlighten me. AY has texted me. I've seen your WhatsApp actually. I'll respond to you very soon when we finish the live stream. I have seen your WhatsApp, AY. So I'll definitely respond to you very soon. Do you have any pair that's soon about to trade in the zone? Now I only trade gold, bruh. I only trade gold. These other pairs I just look at. Now look at this. Damn. This is S&P 500. They are indices. I need like what I'm going to do, I'm going to get screens. I have like 4 screens here so that I look at each pair independently. Because then you don't miss out setups, right? Because some pairs could have very, very good setups. This is S&P 500. But BTC, bro. BTC is tight. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody for being here with us as we look and wait for setups. Do I have a Telegram free group? Yes, I do have one. I should actually check on it because it has been a very long time. It is very hard to... I should check on my Telegram group. You have reminded me. Oh, I have people joining, but I have people who put setups in Telegram. It has been a while, but now I see it. People share their setups there. You go in my bio, then when you see, you will see I have prop farm links. I also have a Telegram link on there. So yes, I do have a free Telegram. Gold on the 1 hour is different, bro. Gaga Forex. Shout out to you, Gaga Forex. You're doing amazing work of teaming up fellow trader for tips. Yeah, man, trading is actually hard and it gets lonely. A lot of people suffer in silence. That is why my community exists. Bro, I've 6 years in the market but not profitable yet. Any advice? That is a long time. And what advice can we give? What do you mean you're not profitable? Like you don't get profits? Or the problem, it is a long process, a long journey to advise you, right? It is a very, very long journey. Like there are some things you need to change, obviously. There are things you have to change, right? And I don't know those things. Maybe it is your psychology, maybe you don't, your personality could maybe not match the system you're trading. So you need someone, I don't know, maybe you don't need anyone, but you need to be molded. Like someone molds you in a certain way. Yeah, also consistency is tough. It needs consistency. That is true. Entries and impatience. Actually, people are advising you in the comment section what you could, try to do. Uh, Israel is advising you. Dan.a is also advising you, my friend. So, but it is good. At least you have experience. There are some things you really have to change, and because strategies do work, then the strategy also has to match your personality. Why do you trade this particular strategy? You always find it high with risking highly. I understand. But now you see, for example, this trade we are looking at, you know, you always have to know for the 6 years you have been sitting on that chart, you have to know, okay, now you've seen how gold is moving. You see these candles, right? That means you don't be too ambitious and be like, here. No. Take it a simple trade and be like, I'm taking a 1 to 2. If it reaches TP1, right? You get some profits out. Now, even if it reverses, you're not losing too much, right? You all have to have that in mind. Do you do account management? Mariam Nancy. I do, but I don't do small accounts. That is the problem. Small accounts are very like you. The problem with most of the people here, you want me to flip your account, and for me, I'm not a flipper. I just like I day trade. Sometimes the trade stays in for a day or two, but as you can see, I'm slow on the market. Not like 5 minutes now. Like this is 1 hour, but if you go to 1 minute, some people even go to the 1 minute. They are taking entries, exits like that. So it is always tough, right? Mm. So flippers are the ones who do small account management. But for me, I prefer doing my prop farm challenges. I take my time, pass it, or also fail it. Actually, I also still fail prop farm challenges. So yeah, my I'm 2 years, but I changed my habits and discipline to get some payouts. That is good, Israel. Yeah. Trade one pair, master one strategy, question why you lose or why you won the trade. Simple as that, right? Sounds very simple, but it is not actually that simple. Actually, that's better because, to be honest, most of my step ups are always right, but hit TP without me. I know it happens to everyone. Yeah, you are so desperate with money. Maybe they are not. They are just learning how to trade. Let us be nice to them. Let us be nice to people, actually. Don't over be like, oh, you want money too much. If you are running, man, then we have these people. Where are these people from? Pakistan or somewhere? Not in a bad way, bro. Yeah, let us. I know, not in a bad way. But it is tough. Trading is tough, guys. It is very, very tough. And make sure, you know, you take a break whenever you need one. If you're struggling, reach out to people. And the good thing with traders, people are always willing to do what? To help. People are always willing to assist traders that are struggling. So always try to reach out sometimes. Yeah. So I hope you guys are doing good on this Friday. This Friday evening. In how many hours is the market going to close? In 3 hours, the market will be shut down. And then we shall go into the weekend, and people are going to be bored. Someone thought I was still doing blocket. No, bro, I don't do blocket anymore. I left blocket for other streamers. Now I trade. Actually, for all the time I've been trading, I've just passed the phase one. Congratulations, bro. That is very good. Now make sure you also pass phase two and then go to a payout. I traded the same setup multiple times. Many of them were just losses. Yeah, sometimes it is called a losing streak. I think all strategies go through that same thing, right? All strategies go through that same thing of a losing streak. So you don't have to panic when the losing streak happens. People asking, Naya bro, be real. Forex chigwa. Yeah, Forex works. Trading generally works. Trading. Trading works. Guys, go get some inspiration from my YouTube videos, especially the ones that have a high number of views. Yeah. My son is always losing money. Chokai is in senior 3. I understand. He's very ambitious. He wants to make it in trading. The problem with us, small traders, we put 100 and we want to make it 1,000 very fast. But if you know what you're doing, you're taking things slow, trading will work out for you guys. I know it is very frustrating, when you're taking losses. For example, the markets right now are kind of unstable, I'm telling you. But when everything aligns, you'll be proud of yourself. So don't give up. Not for everyone. That is right. It's not for everyone, but I know anyone can make it, guys. Just relax and learn the skill. The problem is online people mislead a lot of people, and they think it is just, this, or you just enter positions and, you're scalping. They make people miss the point. They make people miss the point of what trading is. Of course, it is easier. Like you guys are interested in the flashy bit of it, right? The people like market to you the flashy side of trading. They don't market when we are crying, like when you take multiple losses and then you're doubting, and they don't advertise that. But me, I talk about all those things on my channel, my YouTube. There is a time I lost accounts. I came out and I was frustrated. I talked about it, and I talked about my mindset, right? Because sometimes you win, other times you lose. Losses are there. I'm still on a sell waiting, hopefully, to sweep all the liquidity. Yeah, you could reap, you could reap or be taken out. So, Emmy, you should know that both scenarios are possible. But most of you come into trades and be like, this is the one I have to get. Bruh, you don't have the market, you can't call the market to know what it is going to do. Bro, how many positions do you recommend? Now, positions depend on what lot size you're using. Lot size also matters. Now, you have to be extra careful with the positions that you're trading. Sir, are you in? Benjamin is asking me if I'm in. Yes, I was in the trade. It hit my TP1 and it has come back to break even here. But when it hits TP1, you take out a position, right? And then see how the rest of the trade plays out, so that it is more of a risk-free trade. Depends on your account size. Yes, also account size matters. Yeah, A lot of things matter when you're trading. It is not just one thing that I now enter. No, I do one day he make it naiba and senteze zinuma. He has a dream. Now, such a person, because now a person who is in high school, their source of income is not what? Like it's not there. They are trading with pocket money and all that. Sometimes they make, other times they lose. But you encourage them, maybe they'll be. But the problem with you people, the young people who are trading, the problem with you guys, and I know most of you on this live stream are very young. The issue I face with the young people that I've interacted with is they trade, then they say, I want to quit school so that I can fully concentrate on trading. Bro, that makes me feel like slapping someone. I want to I want to go to campus. Come on, man. Go to university. And you can also trade from there. So don't think that me, I want to go to school. Let me just no, go to school and also trade. If I have account of 5K, which lot size should I use? 5K. Let Israel advise you. Israel, someone has a question for you. If they have a 5K, bro, you see, it also depends. Now, if you have, the 5K is your lifeline, it is going to be very tough. Buy him prop farm account. Yeah, the problem is prop farm accounts are also expensive nowadays. And now a person in high school cannot really afford, the account, the prop farm account. So it becomes tough. But this is a downtrend and it looks to be strong, bearish. Why buy? Yeah, I saw it. I explained what my idea for this trade, right? And you can also see the ID on the screen right there. So I know it is a downtrend. I quit my job thinking about collecting enough money only to blow it the following day. Man, you quit your job in a day. That is tough. Like quitting a job has to be a decision that you come onto after a long period of time of you trading, of you, being on the charts. Yeah, it doesn't just come in a day. Depends on which pairs. Actually, also the pairs are quite important. The pairs are very, very important when you're trading, actually. But future is very profitable for me. That is good. If the future is bright, it is wonderful. What is the prop farm, the best prop farm in your perspective? It is FTMO. FTMO is the best prop farm there is, right? US oil, okay. It's retracing back. Basket, it could still be a correction. This is US oil. And let us look at BTC also. That is BTC also for you guys. Finding pips right now. Do I trade futures? I used to, but I'm not trading it currently. But I trade futures. Currently, no. I'm not trading futures right now. I had worked for 4 years with over 2000 USD, but I lost it in the next day. Bro, that is a lot, man. That is a lot to lose in one day. You had to be very, very careful. But futures trading is very profitable for you. I think futures has a lot of potential. It has high potential. Futures trading is very good. And a lot of people should explore it because there are futures prop farms, there are, everything. How is trading futures? The difference. The difference, sometimes you're trading on either trade of it, like the futures like app you're using to trade, it could be different. All trading view, you could be trading on trading view. So that is what the difference is. Today morning I traded AUD JPY and made 500. Thank God. That is good for you, bro. That is wonderful. But how do I start off with futures? The only way you can start is go to YouTube and learn. That is the only path, guys. But how do I start? Okay, Euro USD. What is going on with Euro USD, guys? Create a group of people that trade prop firms, like a WhatsApp group, only serious people. I have a WhatsApp group. You guys should go and join it and become active there. I have a WhatsApp group. C-Trader. Yeah, C-Trader. C-Trader is not for futures. I think this is CFDs. The one for C-Trader. Create a group of people that trade prop firms, like WhatsApp, only serious people. Join my group and make it active. Futures is very good, and if you have your capital. Anchored says futures. Oh, so you guys are advocating for futures. Does my SMC work on futures? You go and make the analysis. And now, if you're trading futures, what are you going to trade? Because there is minis, there is micros on gold, there is micros on Nasdaq, then S&P. So you have to be careful on what you're going to trade and how you're going to trade it. What's the budget prop firm for a 200K account? Man, they display them on the websites. They are very clear. I don't know. A 200K account is how much? Like 1,000 or something? Duke says, should I WhatsApp you? It depends on what you need. You can WhatsApp me and say hi. You can WhatsApp me and say, I want you to be my mentor. Because I'm also a mentor, guys. I'm not just here, chatting. Which WhatsApp group? I have it. I used to share it on my videos on YouTube. I used to share the WhatsApp group link. But are people active in the WhatsApp group link? How can I share it for you on TikTok here? Let me see where the link is, the WhatsApp group. Where is it? People have not shared anything in my WhatsApp. Or did it disappear? Bro, I had the group actually. I don't see it. Did someone take my group? Oh, you guys are joining. Okay. Some people have requested to join. Someone who is in Abu Dhabi or the UAE. Yeah, the group is there. How do you calculate risk before you open a trade? I think it is easy. You have to know how much you're willing to risk. And for me, I don't use pips or ticks. I just use the dollar value. It's quite simple for me. I try to keep my things very simple and easy. All right? Vision Edge is asking me if I traded today. Yes, I've been in this position. And this was a small TP one. And I was waiting for the trend to go and maybe hit TP2, but it has played around here too much. I tapped you, sir, last day, but you didn't respond. Yeah, so I've been busy, right? I see your messages, but I'm going to respond to you guys in time, okay? So I went to an island. Me and my friends are organizing a charity run, right? A charity marathon. So that has been keeping me very busy. So don't worry, Anchored. I'll respond to you very, very soon. Please, with Piers, what do you mean, Abdul Majid? What do you mean by that? Then how will I know the best lot size to use? You have to know the pair. You have to know, a lot of things. Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing well. Andrew has not been on the live streams. He was chilling with the boys. somewhere without internet. That is what he told me. Which time frame is this, bro? This is the 15 minute. It is the 15-minute time frame, okay? Okay, let us get some energy. Let us have energy on the stream because I was starting to relax. Yeah, with trade be this. This is gold. This is gold that I'm on right now. Which pair? It is gold, bro. But I hope you guys are having a good Friday. I hope you're doing amazing. And I hope your day has been good. All right? Yep. But Andrew, how are you? First, tell us what you did with the boys. So you went out there and you started enjoying life, like singing. What was that you went for? For us, we were here on the live stream. I was out with the big boys. At even now, I'm just from having forex classes with my students. Andrew, man, now where are you getting students? Why are you advertising yourself? So, Andrew is from teaching his students. Cax has account size which is 784. That is good. You should give me your students. I teach them something. You see, Israel is even advising Cax here in the comment section. That is wonderful, bro. I like this community. It is very, very good. The community is good. You people advise each other. We have a few people that some people have been successful. Others will get there very soon. So definitely it is nice to have you guys here. Knowledge is power. Yes, sir. Knowledge is power. That is absolutely true. And sharing is caring. That is right. But it is Friday, and we have like 2 hours and a half probably for the market to close. Guys, so instead of asking me questions, you're asking each other in the chat. Ah man, you guys are the best. But I'm here. I'm thinking of paying for a prop farm, but I'm scared they won't pay. You know, it is a valid point. It is a valid point. Nancy is asking, are we bullish or bearish? What should we answer you? You know, gold, you can't determine gold that easily. Shouldn't have the mindset, follow the terms and conditions. How has been your trading week, brothers? How many trades did you execute? Well, my trading week has been terrible. This week, it was terrible, guys, for me. First of all, what happened? Electricity was going off almost every day. And when it goes off, I couldn't trade, man. Like, I could check the phone and, man, I was discouraged from trading. Then after that, I had a program where I was out in the field. I wasn't here trading. So that is why I didn't even come live. Which prop firm is the best with favorable trading rules and conditions? Try finding pips maybe. Try finding pips is unpredictable. Yeah, gold right now is unpredictable. It is very, very unpredictable. So you have to be careful when trading, especially at this time. The market is going to close. Maybe some of you want to make money for the weekend. You want to make some money for the weekend. I don't trust any prop firm. Yeah, you shouldn't trust any prop firm. Only trust yourself. But even brokers are terrible. So, because I'm Ugandan, which payment method can I use? I think your bank card or crypto. One of the two. That is the no, use crypto. You mean if you're getting a payout, you should use crypto, it is better. How do I grow my account from 1K to 5K? By trading it the right way, bro. Sticking to your rules is the best thing you can do for yourself when trading a prop farm. When trading that account, that 1K account. Or reach out to me to trade for you so that we have a profit split. Be like a prop farm. Give me the account, I take it to, I make 1K in a week, then we share the profits. That is called account management. That is how people call that. Can you explain why you considered the market bullish? Because it didn't break the last lower high. I thought it was going to break. There is some, I didn't consider it bullish, bro. It was a quick trade that I made a choice to take. And I put TP1 right there, and I tried TP2, but of course it was obvious the market didn't do what? It didn't get to my TP2, and it came back to break even, but it is a risk-free trade, which makes me happy. What's your highest payout in prop farms, boss? Go and look on YouTube. Don't make me repeat myself. It is right there on YouTube. Especially, it is my most watched video. It was my first payout. It was, yeah. I lost so much from account management when I was a beginner, so that was enough for me. Over 10K. Bro, you lost 10K in account management. Damn, bro. Who did you give to manage for you? Man, you people, you people, I don't know if that is living your life, or how can you give random people? Yet you have an expert here. Percentage. Oh, you want the percentage for the profit share? I can take 40, you take 60. All right? But then, if you shouldn't let me, you should also put a limit so that you don't lose your account. That if I don't lose more than this, try to set some rules for account management for me, because 70-30. Damn, bro. Reach out to me in WhatsApp. That is, it is too much. It's too little. Some guy from South Africa and Kenya. Damn. I've actually never given anyone to manage the account for me. I've not. I'm new. I'm a new trader. But why do you guys like gold too much? Because gold doesn't waste time. Doesn't waste your time. It either takes you out or gives you profits. So that you don't waste too much time. But most people hype it too much. The hype was real for gold, right? But now most people go into it because that is what most people are trading. They go with the bandwagon. How can I term it? They go with the majority. Where many people are going, you also follow. That is why most people are trading gold. Shout out to all the Ugandans in here. Shout out to you, the Ugandans, man. For us, we are not Ugandans. Fete tuli bana Uganda. Someone says they can't leave gold. Man, Me, I can leave it. For me, I can leave gold actually. Because even other pairs are good. Because now, what is this? What is this kind of movement? What is this? Why don't you just go to this one? Hmm? Why don't you just go to S&P? Look at how this one is moving, right? But now you go to gold. You guys, don't say that. Look at how this one is moving, guys. This is S&P 500. Now why stick to gold? Yet it is just, look at this. What is this now? Gold has been terrible for the past few. I tried account management, but all people blew my account. That is tough, bro. Yeah. The problem, man, account management is also hard because if you find the wrong person, because some people don't know how to trade. That is the truth. You give someone your account, they will take random trades and lose. And they are not controlling, the risk. No one talks about silver, how it wipes hard. Silver is also tough. Gold made me cry at the same time smile. Since then, it's only day and night for gold. Shout out to you. Wisdom. Hey, gold is good because, man, you get to know very early. You don't wait for the end of the term to get results. You get them there and then. But the people value differ. That's right. What is SL? SL is stop loss. Oh, you're asking what the stop loss for this trade is. The trade is risk-free now because we took TP1. I thought those people who manage accounts are professionals. They are not. You could get someone like me and be like, this guy sounds like he's professional. Let me give him my life savings. Then I'll bring back bad news for you. Because I won't bring back bad. You'll even be seeing your account. So you have to be careful. But the problem, like a lot of us don't know how to trade. Now, for me, I would like someone maybe who I trade better than, because some of you could be trading better than me. Someone who I trade better than, I take the account slowly, trying to grow it a little bit, right? Slow but sure. Then we share profits. But now you give me, I'm just new into trading. I start, scalping the account. I start, and then we lose, bro. Now I start telling you stories, or I block you. Now what is that, man? And I know most of you are facing all of that. Most of you are still facing those challenges. How long does it take? The questions are how for someone to be profitable. It depends on the person and how lucky you are. Some people it takes, a year, other people 3 years, other people 5 years, and some could be even 10 years, but they are not profitable. So it really depends. M Shorts Academy is back. Sorry, I'm late for the live today. I understand you have commitments, my friend, but I'm glad you were able to make it right now. Should I still hold my buy? It is up to you. If your strategy tells you can hold the buy, it's okay to hold the buy, guys. But make sure you manage your risk so that you are not taken out too much. Probably 3 years if you are so serious and disciplined and consistent. Yeah, but you guys have to show up all the time. The advice for new traders are supposed to invest more in learning. Yeah, learning is important, but don't learn too much. Also, learning too much is the reason a lot of people fail. You're watching my video from the island. Thank you very much. M Shots, man, actually, thank you for watching the video. YouTube is now a bit difficult, but we shall keep making the videos for you guys. Right? BTC USD prediction. I'm not a BTC trader. You mean someone take losses for more than 1 year? Nancy, yes, it happens. Like, okay, to someone who is not profitable, like sometimes you get money out, but still on a consistent basis, you are not profitable. It doesn't mean every time you trade losses, losses, losses. No. Sometimes you get profits, but they are not consistent. You get the point, Nancy. I'm trying to put my charger on this YouTube thing. I failed for 1.5 years because of not learning. What of the indicators? Indicators are good just for confirmation. Like some people discourage them, but for me in my system, I think you can use them to confirm what your bias is. Like you do your analysis on the chart and you add something that is relevant to your analysis. So you can use it as confirmation, but not to trade. Excusez-moi. Not to trade. You cannot use them to trade, right? Good evening, Julio. How are you doing today? I hope you're good, man. Can I join guest, please? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean by guest. Stocks. Okay, let me first read. Nasdaq, S&P 500, and US 30 have been pumping high and high. Today, US 30 made a new all-time high. Damn. I've seen Nasdaq is also trying to break the former all-time high, but not yet. Yes, stocks and indices are on a strong high time frame, bullish trend. Guys, that is free advice that Andrew is telling you right there. I'm struggling with a 5K account because you did recommend me to get proper account instead of small live account. Why are you struggling? Like you've taken a bunch of losses? What is going on? M Shots Academy. Of course, I recommended you to get a prop farm account, but you have to find good setups, and you have to know what the market, whether the market is favorable to trade or not. So yeah, accept the guest. I don't know where to do that from, where to accept the guest from, my friend. What do you want to share on the live stream? First, tell us what you want to share. Dell has a stock. It's so flying. Oh, Dell stock. Man, we have stock traders here in the chat. I thought it was only indices you guys were trading, but if we have stock traders, which size of account would you recommend? What do you mean? What size of account do I recommend? It depends on your wallet, what you can afford. Then you have to trade that well. So M shots, I trade gold on 1 minute time frame, entry analyzing from 1 hour. That means you're a scalper. Hmm? Scalping gold nowadays is, I don't know if scalpers are really doing it well. Yes, actually, you mentioned it, that stocks and indices will resume a bullish trend, and they did, because I've just looked at NAS right now. I've looked at NAS before you came to the screen. Look, it is pumping, and it was trying to break this all-time high, but let us see what it is going to do after here. I'm even sad I wasn't looking at NAS that much. I like trading, but I don't know what can I do. All people who manage my accounts are blowing it. Bro. First learn the skill so that I don't even know how to advise you, my friend. You have to learn for yourself. You have to really learn for yourself. Because I know people who advertise, oh, $100, I manage the account from $10. They're just going to blow your money. But if you have something like 2K, you find someone serious and trade it really well, you can make something out of. You can make weekly returns, right? So that by the time you have like 2K from the account, now they will be trading what? They will be trading you will be in profits. You have secured your investment, now you're trading profits. And man, but it takes. Do this prop firm accept manual closing of trades while running in profit and losses? Yes, they do. You can close your trades, manually. So, wisdom, you have not traded prop firms. From 200 and above, I can't give it to someone to manage for me. Like, that is why probably you've been losing consistently. Because if you're giving a person 100, those are going to blow it, very definitely. That is, you should count it as a loss. What are your terms of account management? You guys. My terms for account management. I don't allow myself to lose a certain amount on someone's account, right? I take it like a prop firm. I take it like a prop firm what? Account. So because in my head there is a lot of prop firm trading, so I'm stuck to that. Can we do 40/60? Yeah, that is what I usually do. But guys, make sure you learn the skill. Don't just come to me like and the way I trade, because someone maybe they have their account, they want to see profits right now. But me, I can take even like 3 days without spotting my setup, right? And then someone is very impatient. Oh, it is tough. So you get what I'm saying. I always advise traders to invest in learning and avoid trading signals. Remember, knowledge is power. Yeah, signals are tough, man. Signals, man. I wouldn't encourage anyone to do signals. That was then when I barely knew things about trading, because my first account for management was 3K. I understand wisdom. I do understand. How long did it take for you to be profitable? It took me like 3 years, I think. It took me 3 years to become profitable because I didn't have, I didn't go for mentorship. I was trading on for myself. I had a lot of time and I had, you know, the finances to learn. What if I give you a funded account? So someone is asking, what if I give you a funded account already for management? So the problem with giving me a funded account, the prop firm will refuse to pay you out. That is for sure, because someone else is trading for you. And the moment I put in the IP address, let us say you're in South Sudan and I'm in Tanzania, the prop firm is not going to give you a payout. They are going to refuse to pay you out because someone else traded for you. What about 1K? I can manage a 1K. We have to sit and see what your expectations are before I can trade your account. We have to sit, expectations. It is a whole meeting, my friend. It is not just send me details and no. Well, we have to sit in a meeting. Okay, it is an online thing, but you have to know how I trade. Do you think, you like me enough to trade for your money, right? It is a whole process. And then I also have to like you. It is not just, let me jump in. No. Yo, bro, if I text you on WhatsApp, do you think I can get some advice from you? Yeah, actually, a lot of people text me. I think swing trading is way much better. Swing is good, bro. Swing, for us, we relax, we chill. But you guys who scalp, man, you're ever on tension, right? Swing is good. People here have a lot of money. Yeah, people do have money, Andrew. People have, actually, there are a lot of people who have a lot of money and then they don't know how to trade. Those people are many. So they end up finding people who are going to, like, they put 1K, they blow their account. So it is a messy place. It is a messy market. The comments are going to, yo, okay, 10% daily is enough for 1K. Yeah, 10% is good for, daily, but sometimes a day maybe the setup won't appear. So you have to be careful with saying, okay, daily 10%. No, sometimes it won't be like that. It is not a straight road, but overall you have to be profitable on the account. But we lose it. Jolly says they have money, but they lose it. Yeah, it is tough. Do you have a job or you are just a full-time trader? I do multiple things, Paul. I do my multiple things, but I trade full-time now, although it's not that full. It's not full-time, like full, because now if you go to my YouTube page, the most recent video is what I do. I actually work with an NGO, so, but whenever I'm in the field, I'm trading. Do you use institutional level for entry? No, I don't. But it is good. I hear people talking about institutional levels. How long does it take for you to pass an account? It depends. It depends on the market conditions. Whether if the market gives you good setups, you can pass it in like 4 days, right? But if the market plays around, you can even take a month and a half. There are 3 prop firms that you pay after passing the challenge. What's your take on that? Pay after passing. That is a problem for traders. A lot of people take on accounts. They cannot do what? They cannot pay after. And I don't know if they are very legit actually. Those things for pay, I don't know the rules for that account. I don't know the rules for the account. Traders have to accept the fact that trading is a business of probabilities and uncertainties. That is right. If you accept that, it will become a bit easier for you, right? If you accept the probability in trading, it will become easier. You will know that, okay, this is what I'm willing to lose. Yeah, and that's it. Are you on a buy on gold? Yeah, but it is only one position left because I thought after giving me TP1, it would give TP2, but it did not. One was sold to me at $5. I passed phase 1 and was told to pay 79 to continue to phase 2. Yeah, that is the problem. Like most people, but was skeptic, not knowing if it's legit. Which prop firm was that? First tell us what prop firm that was. It might have been legit. Some are legit actually. Not all of them are like, oh, we are going to take your money, we shall not pay you. At most funded. I've heard of it. I think I've heard of that one. At most funded, probably. Man. Prop firms now are, because there are too many prop firms. Some are just there to like frustrate people. Me, that is why I stick to, the biggest ones. Someone uses Marvin trading. Marvin is, I also want to try out Marvin actually. I want to try out Marvin trading because it looks good. Marvin trading looks good actually. It's like a few people are trading now. That's why it's stagnant. Nancy, a few people are trading. That's why it's stagnant. Okay. Bro, you left the country, but you never updated us on where you went. to been following all your videos. Thank you for following the videos, man. Which country did I leave? First tell me which country I left. Then I can comment on that. Which country did I leave? I've been updating you guys. Sometimes you don't let people know your next move, right? I was using that principle. Yeah, it's the markets are going to close, probably in 2 hours and some few minutes. What prop firm are you trading with now and which challenge? I have some few accounts. I have funding pips, FTMO, funded next. Yeah, but they are overall good too. Okay. I've enjoyed chatting on this live stream today. I've enjoyed chatting. You left UG, bro. I remember that video. Which video did I leave UG? UG is my home, so I didn't leave. Are you sure I'm going to pass this challenge like this? FX is hard. Yeah, it is hard, but you have to be grounded. You did say anything concerning at most funded. I should start giveaways. I used to do giveaways back then, but because back then I was a bit famous. I was famous, and those prop firms would come and give me what? Free accounts to give away. But nowadays they are not coming. I don't know. Maybe the economy is bad. Those prop firms are not coming anymore to give me giveaways. M shots, that's why. 400 to pass 5K. Yeah, it looks like little, but it is a lot. I didn't say anything about at most funded because I don't know much about it. I don't know much about at most funded. Sir, help me. Asimwe, what help do you need? Evans needs a broker. There are plenty of brokers out there actually. Should go and do research. Bro, you should try out Hantech Trader. It's a great prop firm. I have a 10K challenge with them. Oh, so why are you marketing them? Actually, Hantech, I thought they were just a broker. Wismark, bro, where have you been, man? I don't want you people who come to the live stream, you're good, then you get lost like for a week or 2 weeks. What happened? Expensive prop firms are actually the good ones. Cheap props usually deny payouts with hidden rules. That is also good analysis, maybe. Yeah, but now, for example, FTMO denying you a payout, you would have really broken some rules, some serious rules. Hello, do you remember me? Aisha, I do remember you, my friend. We used to play Blocket. I remember you very well. Have to make research before choosing a prop firm. Yes, sir. People have to do their own research before they choose a prop firm to go with. Because I always say, choosing a prop firm is like falling in love with someone. You're stuck with this person until when you can't stand them anymore. Xness, okay. Boss, do you remember me? We used to play Blocket. Yes, Aisha, I remember you. I hope you're doing good and you're back to school. Yeah, I hope you're back to school and studying hard. I recommend FTMO and Funding Pips. Yeah, those are very good prop firms. I also recommend them. WQC. I also recommend FTMO and Funding Pips. They are very, very good. Okay, bro, I'm not marketing Antec. I just thought you would be interested. Yeah, I would be interested, but I think now my hands are a bit full right now. Like, uh, why did you stop doing Blocket Live? Because you guys were hacking it very much. You used to hack the Blocket. Now I'm only trading. You see, in trading, they can't hack my chart. Man, I lost as many prop accounts as possible. Life is hard in Forex. Life is hard in trading. You guys should stop calling it Forex. Call it trading. It is maybe that will improve, your discipline on the market. Do you think it's good to analyze more pairs like Falcon does? All one or two pairs max. Me, I trade one pair. But it depends on the type of personality, right? Depends on your personality. M Shots Academy. Uh, like sometimes it is best to first master one pair because you know its movement. You'll be on a chart for a very long time with that pair. You learn the ins and outs and how the pair moves. For example, if you say you're going to do NASDAQ, S&P 500 or NASDAQ, and you look at that chart for a very long time, you'll start to notice some similar patterns, right? Instead of moving now from gold, you go to S&P 500, you go to GBP USD, you go to BTC, then you go back to US 30, then you go to, bro, US oil. Sometimes it confuses the brain. Sometimes it does confuse the brain. Wismark, sorry for losing too many prop accounts. Yeah, the market has been really, really tough currently. But don't lose hope, man. Sometimes there is light at the end of the tunnel, right? So you just have to keep doing it, but doing it better than you did yesterday. Someone is asking, why are you trading this time? Really? Yes, sir. People do trade. People even stay in trades for the weekend. What are you talking about? Why can't I gift? I don't know why you can't gift, bro. But how are you doing? S8, I hope you're doing good, man. It's good to see you. We used to be friends back then. I feel this market might normalize after the ceasefire. Bro, we are waiting for that ceasefire, man, but it is taking very, very long. Today, gold was consolidating the whole day. Yeah, that is why people who didn't get trades this week, that is why they are trading right now. Please, did you say anything regarding the rules? My connection got interrupted. Sorry. Sorry, your connection got interrupted. But yeah, we said something about the rules of trading prop firms. I just downloaded TikTok for your live stream, bro. It gets lonely as a trader. Paul, 100%. That is true. S8 during Fortnite. Yeah, we come from far. S8. Those Fortnite live streams were actually very fun for me. We used to have a lot of fun playing Fortnite. Can you believe, guys, I used to play Fortnite? How are you? I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you guys are doing great. It's a buy. Someone is telling you it's a buy. Why are you telling us? You go and buy it. What are 3 good prop firms you can recommend? FTMO, Funding Pips, Funded Next. Those are pretty decent prop firms, actually. But, Funding Pips is also there. Some people are scared of God Funded. God Funded is also okay, guys. It is fine. Trading through this week has been very tough. A lot of patience and discipline was needed. That is right. It is only Andrew who got the longs in US 30 and NASDAQ. You were selling gold today, but it didn't deliver. So are you going to stay in it for the weekend? Because that is risky business. You're a mod. I remember, yeah, you're a moderator. I asked bro if I can enter buy. Oh, you were asking if you were to enter. Why are you asking me, bro? Haven't you done analysis? Entering now is like, now why would you enter now? It's the weekend and 2 hours left for the market to close. Do you do this thing that people contribute to get an instant account and split profits afterwards? No, I've not heard of that before. Who does that? First tell us. Like people solicit money. I've not never thought of that, man. You left the trade already. That is good, you know. It is wonderful. Guys, like the stream so that we get to 10K likes, okay? Let us all first like the stream. Be kind enough to like the stream so that we get to 10K. I also sold. Paul also sold gold. Yeah, I also sold gold at some point today. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I appreciate you. Those that are liking, you're the real MVPs. Keep liking. You just have to tap too much so that we proceed with today's stream. I think they get instant funding account or something about 400K account. Bro, I didn't know most of you do those things. I didn't know most of you do like you collect money then buy a prop. 400K is huge. So they split the profits, but do they manage to get a payout? I've not traded an instant account before. I always do the 2 steps, but because futures they don't have 2 steps, so you have to do the 1 step. So Adiri also collect some money. What if you don't get a payout? Man, you people. But that I think works like a circle. You know, entering gold on 1 minute time frame gives a good risk to reward, right? Ratio. I didn't know that. I didn't know it gives a good risk to reward. What's the difference between futures and CFDs actually and forex? The difference is there because futures you use contracts, and in trading forex you use lot. Is it called lot sizes? The other way it is real contracts. Futures is the real deal, bro. But there is no major difference because the market moves the same. It's not exactly the same, but there's just a few things that differ in futures. Also, the platform you use for trading is also different. So, bro is asking me about these pools that where they buy an instant account. Me, I don't do those things. It is the first time I'm hearing about them from you. In the morning, I took a sell to target was 400 pips, but 250 pips. The market reversed and took my break even. Yeah, it does those things a lot. Instant account has difficult rules. It is the hardest to trade actually. If you're going to trade a prop farm challenge, the hardest to trade is an instant. You might think, oh, I'm just going to trade and get a payout. Bro, it doesn't work like that, man. Which prop farm really pays? Which one have you traded, received payouts? My friend, go and check my YouTube video. I've had payouts from FT. I'm tired of explaining. I'm tired. But you go on my YouTube, you'll see the videos. What I used to do, whenever I get a payout, you make a video. A payout, you make a video. So all those videos are there. All those videos are there on YouTube. Bruh, it's the same thing that happened to me today. You guys hit break even. That is right. What is my risk to reward? What do you mean? On what trade? one to twos are good. One to ones, actually, those one to ones are also good sometimes, right? But one to twos are good. One to threes are the best, are very good. SL coming. No, there is no SL here, bro. You must be new to the stream. You don't know anything I've talked about before. Today I took an L of 50 and kept out of the market. That is, which pair were you trading? Was it gold? WQC. What were you trading? Was it gold? Yeah, you take your SL, but you take it gracefully. CFDs are over the counter. They are traded directly with the broker. Yeah, brokers decide CFDs, but like futures, you are on the real deal. Futures, you're on the real deal, man. Gold, you are trying to long it. Man, gold has consolidated too much, bro. It has consolidated too much. It goes back, it comes. So it has generally not been the best trading week. It has not been the best trading week this what this week. But for me, I did trade the first week, but it is today that I came onto the chart. Yeah, but I hope you guys are doing good, and I hope you're trading very, very well. Consistency is key. That is true. You have to be consistent when trading, and not just being consistent. Consistent doesn't mean you're only going to win. No, sometimes you take L's, but you have to be like clear with what you're risking and what you're getting out of it. Futures are traded on centralized and regulated exchanges like CME, Chicago Central Exchange. Andrew is educating you guys in the comment section. Andrew is educating you about futures and CFDs. So, by the time you leave here, you will know, you will have learned the difference. But gold weakened, amen, due to the fundamentals, and it's dropping, amen. That is true. It is telling us the weekend is starting, right? But it would be risky to take a trade right now because it is 2 hours to the close. 2 hours to close of markets. Imi, nowadays you come late, eh? Where do you be nowadays? First tell us. Its gold might take the lowest zone next week open before it buys seriously. Yeah, actually, next week it could give a huge gap, to the downside. The possibility is there. But once you trade indices and CFDs, gold feels like a kid because those guys give money. What do you mean? Once you trade indices, like the US 30, you feel like gold is a kid. Bro, are you sure? IMI no longer gets our notifications. Why? Do you still get payouts? It has been a while since you posted payouts. Yeah, I knew it was unnecessary to post payouts anymore, but maybe soon I'll post since you're asking. I could reward. I still do, but not as you usually as before, right? Even me, I didn't get your notification. Bro, why don't you guys get my notifications anymore? You guys should be able to get notifications. Maybe you turned off my notifications. I don't know. But maybe I'll write to TikTok to ask why my notifications are not being got anymore. But thank you for at least showing up, Imi. I'm waiting for you to start serious classes with me, Imi. All right. But shout out to you guys for being here, and I hope you have had a good week, and I hope next week will be amazing. I hope it will be better next week. Yeah. WQC is also, why was I calling you XQC? Is also an indices trader. I actually also look at indices. Some people trade them. Some people that I know trade indices, and they are very interesting actually. I think a person who looks at currency pairs, they can also look at indices. There are some indices that are very interesting, like the Nasdaq, the S&P 500. It is a very interesting pair. Thanks for showing up every day. Yeah, you guys are the best. Do I only trade gold? Yes, sir. I only trade gold. And I look at other pairs. I generally look at other pairs. I look at indices and forex pairs, not too much, but mainly I look at gold. Have I ever lost 8 trades in a row? I think I've ever, but maybe there were some break evens, right? Uh, I don't remember, maybe 6 trades in a row, something like that. That is called a losing streak, right? It is a losing streak, bro. So, yeah, I think I've ever. Ciro Immobile, bad trader. Yeah, you were a bad trader. You're a bad trader, bro. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you for today's live stream. Bro, using break-evens is the most difficult thing a trader should adopt to. Yeah, it is terrible. Using break-even, you rather let your stop be hit. Losing is part of the game. That is true. Andrew, 100%. You have to just calculate your losses and then also calculate your wins and try to balance that equation, right? Any more questions from you guys, or are we done for today? I think we're almost done, but definitely thank you very much for being here. What is always the biggest stop loss when it comes to trading gold? What is always the biggest stop loss? What do you mean? What is always the biggest stop loss? SL. What can you say about this present market? It is terrible. The present market is terrible. For me, in my perspective, it is terrible. It consolidates a bunch of times, then it gives a small movement. Yeah, but the people who are trading indices should be celebrating, right? Those are celebrating, the ones trading indices. Yeah, but if you're a gold trader, I think also some currency pairs, and BTC today was terrible. So depends on you. Like, I mean yours. My biggest SL depends on my account size, the account that I'm trading, because I trade different accounts. On a 50K account, prop farm, it can be around, if you lose like 1,000, you're like, okay, let me wait and come back the next day. Yeah. For if it is a 10K account, if you lose like 150, you're like, what am I doing on the charts? Since I'm not a scalper. That's why risk management is highly recommended. You risk what you can afford to lose and manage positions. That is true. You have to be very careful. Risk management is very, very important. But we talk about these things. Also, Andrew advises people, but they don't take the advice. What got you or inspired you into trading? Uh, Actually, I started YouTube. I wanted to make money online. So I started YouTube before. But when I was doing YouTube, I saw there were people trading. So I started trading then. Yeah, that's how I got into trading. I really wanted to make some money. My friends are here telling me I'm on a live stream. I have my buddies are watching me live on YouTube. I'm also on TikTok because you might go to YouTube and you see, okay, I have a few people on, but when on TikTok I have 1,000 people live. So, uh, how do you overcome anxiety during your trading session? I think with time, you learn how to deal. Like if your trading is now streamlined, if you lose this, you're losing it. If you get this, you're out. Like it comes with time. That is what I'm thinking, right? But it comes, after consistently doing something, and then someone directs you. Like it takes time, bro. But it can happen. You overcome the anxiety, and you're like, you know, whatever happens, I know what I've risked, I know what I'm trading, and I can come tomorrow. Discipline and risk management can only be self-taught and self-understood. That is right, but in learning, in education, there are different ways we can learn. You can learn by something happening to you. You can learn from someone's experience. So it is a whole process. If you've done psychology, you know what it takes, the ways we can learn something, okay? You are right by saying you can't teach people how to feel, but you can direct someone in the right direction. You are not teaching them how to feel, but you're guiding them through their feelings. I hope you get what I mean, right? I hope you get what I mean by that. I usually risk about 0.5% or 1% per trade on a prop farm account challenge. That is true. I'm within those ranges actually. I'm within those ranges. Sales going lower before midnight. Yeah, it could be possible. Because right now, if we are on the 15-minute, it made this lower. So it could be possible, but it is not 100%. Let no one lie to you that it is 100%. So if you see this reaction and it failed to break this high. So of course that means something. 100% correct. In FX, it hasn't happened. You can't really know how to feel. SL will be the eventual teacher. Yeah, but like, do you trade all your accounts at the same time? Definitely not. I cannot trade all accounts at the same time. That is like, okay, some people do it. Like if you get a winning trade, you're in luck. But if they are all hitting SL, that means you're losing. So I trade one by one for me. One idea on one account, one trade idea on another. Right? Are you an SMC trader? Nope. I'm definitely not an SMC trader. It is Andrew Omuge who trades SMC. He's there in the comments. He trades SMC. So we close losses. What do you mean by that? What losses are you closing? I don't understand your question. Who is the best trader in Uganda? I don't know. I don't know who is the best. Maybe it is you, X. You could be the best trader in Uganda, my friend. In 5 minutes, I see imbalance, but no quite sure about buyers. Hold on about it. You've done analysis and you see a 5 minute imbalance. Okay. All right. But definitely, guys, thank you very much for being live with us today. It is a Friday. And let me see next week, what time shall we come back? We shall definitely be back next week. I think Monday and then Tuesday. And then you will not see me for the rest of that week because something something came up. We have to go for the marathon. Hey, can we trade together? What do you mean trade together? Like how? Like trade together how? By, huh? I don't understand what you mean by trade together. So first explain to me so we can end our live stream and go and sleep for the weekend because it's the weekend. But thank you very much, guys, for being here. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are great. I think every trader should adopt the mindset of Ronaldo. Yes, calling yourself the best trader. Yeah, it can help. It can help a little bit. You have to believe in yourself, guys. And self-belief is quite important because it will help you. The last hour. The last hour is telling me some funny comments here. I need to do what? I'm already, bro. I am already. Good night and thank you for your kindness. Nancy, thank you too. Actually, let me even respond to your WhatsApp that you sent me right now. Because Nancy is nice. She stays on the live stream, learns a little bit, you know. Nancy is very kind and nice. So, bro, how many days did you say it? Say what? How many days did I say what? Ronaldo doesn't call himself the best. Oh, he does actually sometimes. Ronaldo does call himself like he's very good. He knows he's good. Like Ronaldo knows he's good. You have come late. Kevin Quizera, how are you? Yeah, you did. You have come late, bro. You have come as we were winding up the stream. But thank you also for showing up. Quizera, I appreciate you for showing up. Yep. He does a lot of times because he knows what he's capable of doing and surely he's the best. Yeah, Ronaldo is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Sui. Does it still do the Sui? Said, man, that time was there when Cristiano was. The Sui was everywhere in the world. But if it also came down, right? If the Sui was also able to calm down, everything has an expiry date. But yeah, thank you very, very much for coming and being on the live stream with us. Amelia, how are you today? I hope your Friday is good. I hope your Friday is good. But yeah, thank you very much for coming with a lot of energy. I see probably you're a kid from somewhere. But definitely, I appreciate everyone that has come to the live stream and has enjoyed the live stream with us. Thank you very, very much. As we close the live stream, we shall come back next week. Maybe we shall do one for the weekend. I don't know. suggest for us, Andrew. Andrew, should we like try a weekend stream? Like, what shall we even do? What shall we talk about? Discipline, probably. If we try a weekend stream. Andrew, thank you very much. Anchored. Oh, Anchored is still here. I appreciate you, bro, for staying on the live stream for that long. What are you guys even listening to? You know? So it should be me appreciating you guys for being here. So you I appreciate you very much. And we shall always try to come back and share what we know so that others can also do what? Share. We have a lot of knowledgeable people in the comment section who also share their experiences, and a lot of people are learning from you. So thank you very much for spending your time, and thank you for educating people about trading, because we want people to learn, to trade better, to do, to change their lives. That is the goal for trading. But of course, even in the world, there are people who share negative energy. Those people are there. Like, we have to try and spread positivity, be good, try to tell people about how trading can change their lives. So yeah, that is what I was saying. That is something I wanted to say. That is something on my heart, right? But I hope you out there believe that trading is a genuine opportunity that can change your life, right? Trading is real, and just be focused, try improving every day, seek help whenever you need it, and yeah. So, good night to the future profitable traders. Adios. We can say adios. If you haven't followed the creator, make sure you follow me right now, because next time you might look for me, yet you don't remember my name. So make sure you follow me, the creator, so that we meet again. Jara, thank you for following. Who else hasn't yet followed? So that we close the day. But have a good night to future profitable trader. Beatrice, thank you for following. I promise you guys, you will learn a lot from this live stream because it is unique. Paul also followed me. Thank you very much. Trust me, this live stream is unique. You guys think I'm special. It is not only you who think I'm special. Even other people think the same. Okay, let me not show off, but I might, start being cocky, but I think I have some knowledge to share for real, guys. I have some little knowledge to share, some little experience. So I'm not the special one, but at least there is some little experience that I share with you guys. And I care about all of you in the comment section. Paul, Nancy, Wisdom, Anchored, David, Carbon, Beatrice, Mbabazi. I see all of you are here. Amy is also here. I care about you guys, and I care about your trading, and I want you to be successful. So thank you very much for coming today. I'll see you in the next live stream whenever we do it. So, but for now, have a good night, have a good weekend, and of course, I love you too, guys. I love you very much. You guys are like family to me, actually. Anyway, let me go before I even spoil the fun. Bye. Guys on YouTube, okay. The TikTok live stream has ended. So you on YouTube also have a good night. Bye, and thank you for being on YouTube watching my face. I'll see you in another live stream when we do it. So peace out. Bye.